Hey folks, it's stuck in beta time. This is episode 162. I'm Greg. With me is Josh and Josh.
Hi, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, Millie's saying hi from upstairs. I mean, the non-studio part of whatever. She says hi.
The green room.
Hi, Millie. So, what are we doing on this episode? We got tons. We got a packed show.
We do.
We've got guests. We have
guests.
Wall-to-wall entertainment.
Wall-to-wall entertainment. So you sit back there and you'll hear a tale of three guys talking.
Kick it off.
Yeah, so
Go, Greg.
go. So it's been a while since we've been on the show. I know
January 8th. So
Yeah.
2 weeks.
we've got a few fans. So it's very surprising to hear from people, but usually you hear from them when you don't have a show going on. They're like, I've been waiting 2-3 weeks.
Really?
Where's the show?
Yeah.
Huh.
Pate was upset with me.
Yeah.
Apparently, I didn't post the show, and I
Oh.
apologize for that. I need to get better about that.
Well, we had a little
New Year's
hiatus.
resolution.
Yeah, that is that should be a resolution. Really, what it comes down to is
Laziness.
well, there you go.
We got in a fight, the
It-
three of us, so we just weren't able to hang out as much.
I was at a hockey game.
Yeah, I don't know about that. We fight
Why
on
you
the
gotta
show
get
all the
violent?
time. What really? I thought about doing something
Uh-oh.
like
taking your clothes off.
No. I mean, this would be if we were a bigger show, we could do something like this.
Like what?
A
We
stunt?
could do we could
Raffle.
say that we could
Raffle.
have
That's how you
like
get big.
we could have private
Sharing private.
donators.
Talking about private.
donators or
Yeah.
members or whatever you want to call it.
Uh-huh.
We'd have to give them a fun name because fans of us, what would they be, like Stuckies, or-
Beta-ites.
Yeah, something
Beta-
like that.
Yeah. And
Betas.
Stuckers.
Stuck. They're all a bunch of stuckers, aren't they? So if they contributed a certain amount
Mm-hmm.
every month or every show, whatever we figure out,
You cook them dinner?
we cook them dinner.
No,
They
you.
they get an RSS feed to get the show at a certain time, and the rest of the public have to wait.
Oh.
What's if you post it?
Well,
So that definitely puts
You
more
started the
work
show.
on you.
Yeah, you started the show saying I'm not good at posting these things.
well,
He's trying to make it into a little side hustle and trying to generate a little income. So
Well,
He's
hasn't that been the what the hell have we been doing here all along? Hasn't
we're
that
not
been
here
the
for
point?
that.
100
You know what's funny is
162 episodes in, I'm finally like,
you know what's funny is I always
5
hear
years.
from people who are like successful YouTubers. You hear from the successful ones who always say, if you start out to make money, then you're in this for the wrong reasons.
bull.
You start out because of the
Because you're smart, you want to share your smarts.
you're
That's-
driven,
Whatever.
and it's a passion. and
Whatever.
the money will come. And I'm thinking, we've been at this for 162 episodes, nearly.
Or are we
going
passionate
on-
though?
Well, no. But yeah, we've shown up. This is the one thing that we can say that we've been dedicated to as a group over the last.
How
well,
long
I don't
has
know,
it been calendar wise? When was
2016. It was
Has it?
like August or July of 2016.
Yeah, you're right.
August
August 10th.
Well, that's the third episode, so probably
July.
July.
Late
Yeah,
July.
late July.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're going on 4 years.
Yeah.
Excuse you.
I think we need more beer. Better beer.
Well, there's plenty. Go get one.
So
No
Greg,
one's
that
getting
was
one for you.
That was what you would like to do.
No, I'm just
What is
saying.
Oh, I thought maybe you were gonna have like a business plan here to
Oh,
how to
yes.
get there.
Well,
This is the
I have a
end goal.
PowerPoint presentation for all you who want to join
64 slides.
what I like to call the triangle scheme. No, it's not a pyramid. It's a triangle scheme. Just get
Yeah.
you get your friends to pay you, and they, yeah.
Greg is not advocating pyramid schemes.
I'm-
Don't write us. Don't turn him into the IRS.
Because I'd be like, no one sent me anything.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're gonna have to pay taxes on all that money you've made. Okay, here's 35 cents. You know. So we have had some contributors that have Pate and Mike are the biggest that have. Pate is very.
You calling him fat?
Pate is the most
Generous.
Generous. He's pretty consistently giving us money going towards our beer and snacks. I don't know what else to spend it on because
No. Well,
you know,
Cocaine.
your new house.
the new house. Yeah, the new house.
You could go to Illinois and buy weed.
Give me that extra nail.
Give me that extra nail.
Don't be chintzy on the nails.
I bought a shingle. Come on. So it's nice.
You should get a shingle and put a plaque on it and put
There you go.
Pate shingle.
Oh,
or
if someone wants to buy a brick
That's right. Yeah.
with her,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's how you're gonna get your patio out back.
yeah. And then you can come visit it. Just make sure I'm home. And yeah.
Looking forward to the new studio.
Yeah,
That's the important part, not
Yeah.
the rest of the house.
No.
The studio. Yeah.
it'll
Yeah.
be.
Well, I mean, that's gonna be really tricky because you're gonna be moving. What is it now? March, late March, something like that. You guys
Yeah,
were told.
yeah.
So how are we gonna do that? I mean, that's a major
Podcast sweeps.
ordeal.
Especially if we don't have internet over at my
Yeah.
new house.
Yeah. That's going to be a real
Oh
problem.
man! So this show, maybe we should start
Unless we just start.
recording-
Well, that's what I was going to say. Unless we stop doing live, because how many people do we actually have watching live?
Hey, my wife is watching.
Okay, but she could walk downstairs. We could just start recording and posting after the fact.
Yeah. Have to
So-
record multiple episodes per
So
week.
I've heard of people actually doing that,
Yeah.
making episodes, putting them in the can, and then whenever they,
In the can.
well, that's
the
showbiz
Showbiz
talk.
talk.
You
Did you learn that at the seminar you went
Yeah, the seminar. Yeah. So you get that all together, and then we have to miss a week, and
Yeah.
we could just throw that.
to? Or best
Epi-
of?
Come on, are you gonna dig through okay, that you're in charge of
The
all
one-
the best of episodes.
The best
Every
of
time.
episode is the porn box in the attic.
You've
No, it was
got
a couch episode.
You got
Well,
to
that
clip
too.
you got to clip a bunch.
Mhm.
Why don't you work on that? Start clipping, and you come up with a best of episode. I'm sure it'll be done around.
2023.
Yeah,
Every time he gets hostile about
He,
that.
he
I'm
does.
hostile
Because we don't do anything. Well, we drink the beer. I mean,
Yeah. If
Well-
anyone would like to join us, there is more than enough beer to keep anyone
hell, half the town.
occupied
in an
for-
intern
God.
position, producer intern
Yes.
position.
Yes, there's unlimited. Well, I shouldn't say unlimited, but more beer than you can certainly drink in
Some
an hour
might
and
be
a half.
skunky.
Yeah, but that's part of
But-
the experience.
You could learn how to. I mean, we have it set up. We have all the stuff working.
Yeah.
But it could be tweaked maybe. Some people can come in and go, oh, I could do this,
Yeah.
make this screen better, make
Mhm.
this sound better or whatever.
Yeah.
We need sound dampening stuff.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the next place is going to have all that.
Really?
Yeah.
Does Molly know that?
Yeah. We're going to have sound dampening and all that. I'm just going to make a big booth that we're just going to be in.
So we can sound
Well-
like NPR.
Yeah. You got to walk in the booth to record.
Our one little business venture that makes us a little bit of money has a nice chunk of change in its savings account right now that I think we're going to try to
Let it ride on
yeah.
take it to the
We're gonna
casino.
dump it into this podcast, and
Why would we do that?
why not? I don't know.
That's like taking your, well,
How much would a switcher?
It's like taking your paycheck to the casino, is what it is.
yeah. There you go.
You'd be better off buying scratch-off tickets.
Or using one credit card to pay for another credit
Oh.
card.
But if you earn points,
That's true.
That's rewards.
It is true.
I get a Red Lobster gift card for every
house payment.
$500 I spend. Oh, jeez. So That's I haven't been up to much.
2020
Yeah,
goals.
2020 goals.
Post podcast on time.
Yeah.
What's going on with you guys?
Man, this is kind of a slow, boring time of year,
You could
honestly.
have come to my house and laid floor.
Yeah, you kept trying to twist our
Yeah,
arms.
we don't want to do that crap.
I'm
You
finally
don't
done.
want to do it.
No, I'm finally done. And now the conversation's led to countertop again.
Oh. Yeah, I was
gotta match.
When you started this whole flooring thing, I was like, you started talking about it, and I was like, okay, well, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then next thing I know, you're like, well, here's our first row of flooring or whatever. You're showing pictures of it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. But yeah, I don't want to do that. And Lori is like, she wants a new floor so bad.
It was not as bad as putting the wood pergo down in our living room. This was much easier.
Yeah. Did
Just-
you remove the baseboards and then put them
Yep.
back? Yeah.
That was probably the worst part.
Yeah, I hate doing that. I don't want to do that.
That's tough. But you laid on top, so you're really closer to the ceiling.
I got a 1/4 inch taller.
Man, it happens.
Yeah, I don't know how we would do that because we have that. So what did you have under there? You had just vinyl?
Yeah, vinyl linoleum.
Oh, okay. Because we have.
Oh yeah, you'd have to take it up,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
you
I
have
think
snap.
so.
You have pergo.
Yep.
Yeah, you'd want to take that up.
Yeah. Well, hey man, I was really impressed that you did that and you got it done within like what, less
2
than
weeks.
2 weeks? Yeah. That was pretty impressive.
300 square feet, I think.
300.
Yeah,
Looks really good. And yeah, I think you should get new countertops.
It'll match. And I heard you talking about on your little radio show the other day, talking about the sink you want to get too.
Oh no, it's the faucet.
Yeah, the faucet.
Yeah, from Moen, the smart faucet you can tell Google to pour a cup of hot water and it'll do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, voice activated.
Yeah, voice activated,
'Cause-
and it'll measure out a cup.
Huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Never heard of that.
'Cause
Wouldn't you want it?
Well, I mean, look. Here's the thing.
I mean, it's $100.
If it came with the house, I wouldn't not
just
take
wrap
it.
it in.
How much
But-
is it?
I think it's $4.99.
Oh God.
But yeah,
You know how much faucets are?
Yeah.
yeah.
They're expensive. Like probably 200 is a decent one.
I
Yeah.
got one on
Pretty decent.
Black Friday that it was $89, but it was like half off, so
Yeah.
pretty good.
Mhm.
I think one with a sensor that turns on
Yeah,
is
yeah.
probably good enough. I don't need to tell Google from across the room to
What if your
turn
hands
on
are
my
dirty?
sink.
You
That's
need
what
to
the
tell.
sensor
But right,
is
but you
for.
can
I
tell
can't
it. You can
believe-
tell it measure a cup.
I can't believe you're the guy that would say that because you have Google. You tell Google to do everything around your house.
Flush your toilet.
Turn off the lights. It's like,
But lights are one thing.
Oh yes, lights are very different than.
Okay,
but it's not precise.
a
It's a switch. Whereas water, if you're trying to measure a cup or whatever,
Right.
But
it's precise.
a faucet is across, like, you have to be at the faucet.
Oh, okay, that's true.
You
Why?
don't have to be at the light
Why do you
to
have
turn
to be
it
at the
on.
faucet?
If you want the water,
You're
you
measuring
gotta
it into something.
you gotta put it in something.
If the cup's already there and you set the cup down and go
Why
over to
would
get
you
a
do that?
to get a bowl or something.
Why wouldn't you just fill it
To
while
get
you're
a
at
whisk.
the sink?
I don't know. There's,
What?
you're a multitasker.
Like, you walk over, you put your cup down, and then you walk away and you go, oh, crap, I forgot to
yeah,
turn the water on.
right,
Google,
exactly.
Fill up my...
Yeah,
And then you gotta go back over to get
Yeah.
your cup.
you're not seeing it.
You're losing steps. It's wasted
You'll buy
steps right
one.
there.
You'll buy one.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, if your sink if you could say, hey, fill this with Jack Daniels, fill this with Kool-Aid, fill this with milk. You have different choices.
Invent.
That's what it should be. It should be a thing that like
Dispenses
mixes
different.
drinks or different beverages.
I don't know why you gotta hate. You'll have one.
It's interesting. I've never heard of that.
I don't.
It was at CES.
Hmm.
yeah.
Weeks ago.
I've seen the commercial where the dog puts a dog bowl in the sink and the guy goes, "Hey Google, fill up 10 ounces."
See?
And then, but you still gotta go. You still gotta go over and pick up. Now my Google's trying to do something.
It's trying to use your faucet upstairs.
Yeah. The toilet just flushed.
Your dogs drink out of the toilet?
No. Hey, Google, stop.
Common cause of toilets not flushing is what? I was interested in that.
Yeah. So she, what did you just ask?
If your dogs drink out of the toilet.
Well, we always close the toilet. That's a good habit to be in when you have dogs.
And kids.
And kids, yeah. Just as long as it's closed and they don't want to put their hands in it or put their noses in it.
Yep.
Dogs or kids, yeah.
Huh.
So,
what else?
for me, while we were gone, this is just me being... I'm fascinated with speedrunners. It's a thing that I think I've told you about before.
No.
The old
I don't think so.
video game speedrunning. Like, they try to do a game like, Super Mario Brothers. They try to go through it and beat it as fast as they can.
I didn't know there was a term for that.
Oh,
called
okay.
Speedrunners.
Speedrunners. So I think it happens twice a year. They usually raise a lot of money for cancer research or whatever. I think this year it was like way over $2 million or something like that they raised. AGDQ, awesome games done quick. So they do a lot of classic games too, like I was saying, Super Mario, Metroid, and it's fascinating. Like, some of these, they'll use like little glitches, like clipping into a wall or doing something like that to beat the game a lot faster. But I think I shared the video with you guys. This one, it was two guys. They were, you know Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Mm-hmm.
Two guys, they sat next to each other. They both had blindfolds on. One had the left side of the controller, one had the right side of the controller. So each had a hand on it. So they only had one controller. And they played Mike Tyson's Punch-Out blindfolded. And they did it flawlessly. They beat the whole game in I think it was 12 minutes or whatever.
Huh.
But they couldn't see a thing. All they could take was audio cues from the thing.
Is it kind of like Dude Perfect, where they've probably practiced this a million times and then?
Oh, I guarantee. Yeah,
No, they walked right up. This is the first
I was gonna
try.
say, come on.
I mean, I wonder
Are you
if they
saying
just
Dude
kind of
Perfect's fake.
Yeah. No, I was just curious if it was just something that they kind of had practiced a little bit, leading up to it. But I wonder if how many hours and hours they
blindfolded definitely is something they would have to. But I don't know. It's for me. I find that fascinating. I like watching classic Super Nintendo and NES. Those are. I like watching that. So there you go.
I didn't watch it
Can't
when
say
you,
I'm not in the
when you
same
shared
boat.
it.
Well, there you go. I'm fascinated with it. What are you gonna do?
I'm not going to do anything.
Like your own thing.
I'm not watching that. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna not do.
They raised over $2 million, so there's
That's good.
people. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean that is bizarre.
How do
that-
they raise $2 million?
people watching live over Twitch donate money and to charity. It's all to. That one was to cancer research.
Have you guys heard of that YouTuber Mr. Beast?
I don't know.
I don't know any famous YouTubers.
He's like 22
Sure.
or 21 or
Right.
whatever. And, my boys were talking about him, and I thought, oh, it's probably one of these just obnoxious,
Right.
like he's got just a mansion and fancy cars and all this nonsense. But no, he's actually I don't really know a whole lot about him, but he started out when he was, 15 years old or something. And his videos were actually Lori started looking him up after we watched a couple episodes because he donates everything, all of his money he gives away. He buys people stuff. I mean, it's pretty I guess inspiring to see what he's got, kind of an entourage type thing, but he's just a young guy. He just seems like a regular guy. He's not obnoxious or anything. And he raises money through various means, and then he gives it back to to viewers and everything else. But he started out with his videos were how to watch paint dry. reading the entire dictionary or reading the entire encyclopedia or something like that. Like those were his early videos whenever he was like 15 years old, and they were millions upon millions of views. And
so he's just sitting there reading the encyclopedia.
I haven't actually watched it, but yeah, I mean they're hours and hours long, and somehow he just became super famous through that.
Isn't that sad that people would rather watch someone watch paint dry than watch our show?
Yes.
Yeah, that's weird.
And that's what Lori's like.
Not that we're not the most interesting people in the world, but come on.
Lori's like, who are these people that are
Speak
just
for
like?
yourself.
This is our society today that would watch someone watch paint dry.
He watches old video games.
Well, that's what made me think of it.
Well,
that's what
I'm
my
not the only. I find, but that's more interesting than paint drying. You gotta admit that.
That's what my boys are normally watching. Like, what's his name? The most popular YouTuber.
PewDiePie.
Yeah, PewDiePie.
And he's gone now, right?
No,
Well,
he's still on YouTube.
He doesn't do live streaming though. He just does on YouTube.
Yeah, and then the live streamer is Ninja.
Yeah.
Who they talk about. So that's what I expected.
Well,
Mr.
he's a big
Beast to be.
Fortnite guy, right? Ninja.
I think so. Yeah.
He's not on Twitch anymore. He's on a service called Mixer.
Hmm.
Like they actually paid him
Oh
to
my
go over to
gosh.
that.
That guy is.
He's got tons of. He's got. If you go to like Target, he's got his
Yes.
own branded merchandise.
Yeah.
I guess it's not just there, but yeah. And he was that show, The Masked Singer.
Yeah.
Well, there's celebrities. Usually they unmask with some celebrity or whatever. Some of them are a lot higher caliber than the
Yeah.
other. He was one of the
Gosh.
celebrities.
Well, I mean, he probably makes more money than, or his brand or whatever you want to call it, than some of those other so-called celebrities. Because some of the deals that I've read about that he's done, I mean, millions and millions and millions of dollars just to put his name on something. It's crazy.
It's not really his name.
Well, yeah, true.
Oh, his name
His
is
brand.
Ninja?
His brand.
So I was going to show you this. This is a guy
No,
streaming
that's a-
Jesus,
a
here we
peanut
go.
butter.
a jar of peanut butter.
Uh-huh.
There's 78 people watching right now.
That's all there is to it?
That's all there is.
It's, how long has it been streaming?
This video began in June of 2019.
Huh.
This is the third jar. One was given away. One had John Cena action figure pushed into it live on the air. There are 3 kinds of point on the. So
Huh.
there you go. It's
Hey, I
Just-
wonder if there's any live streams
So
of
there's
watching things decompose.
Like McDonald's.
Yeah. Bless you.
Jeez.
Or, because there are, well,
Yeah, how does that not mold?
yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
What, peanut butter?
Well, there's a lot of oils in there, preservatives.
Have it sitting
Yeah,
out.
but the
It's only
oil
been
would
3
float to the
months,
top,
4 months.
right?
Or well, June.
I don't think so.
Why?
There's a lot of sugars in there.
If you leave a jar of peanut butter alone for a long period of time, the oil is floating to the top.
Not Jif. Like real peanut butter will. That stuff has a lot of sugars and stuff in it, a lot of preservatives.
Yeah, but there's oil in it too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't
That's
know.
ridiculous.
But we're not as popular as a jar of peanut butter.
That's ridiculous.
What'd you say? There was 78 people watching?
Dude, it almost makes you want to just like go, well,
I
we've
give
had
up.
a good
This
run.
was a good
Yeah.
run.
Let's just focus in on
Why
this,
even bother? I mean, I might as well just switch it to this can of beer,
and
that's
walk away.
yeah,
Next thing you know, the viewers are going straight.
going up. I mean, literally, I should do that. Have it focus on a beer, and then
Live stream it until next time we show up.
every week
Yeah.
we
And
switch.
just see what happens.
Yeah. There may be a bug crawl across. or
you
something.
could probably get sponsors from breweries
Yeah.
We-
to send you beer to show.
yeah.
That is so bizarre.
We
I know.
we
That's
lose
the world we live
that
in.
is so bizarre.
Then we lose viewers once we go live.
Oh,
Once we
these
start
idiots are
talking.
back.
Oh, what happened to the
Bring
can of
back
beer?
the
All the chatters. Where's the beer? Bring the beer back. Bring
Yeah.
the empty can back.
You guys need to shut up.
You should do that after we end the show. Start another live stream with an empty can of beer.
So could someone just like have a screen on their wall they're using as an art piece, and they're like, oh, well, this will be fun. I'll just have this
Yeah.
Sure.
peanut butter stream
Huh.
on my wall. Why? I mean, unless it's a engaging chat room, there's.
Yeah.
Do it. Do that empty can of beer
Yeah.
right there.
Stream it.
Yep. I think
Yeah.
you should start it.
Like this was art. This was
It'll
the
be
beer.
an experiment. It'll be a social
Yeah.
experiment.
I'd be better streaming or trying to mine Bitcoin.
No, that's useless anymore.
Oh man.
Yeah, that would be interesting. This was the beer we
Yeah.
had.
This was the
And-
beer we drank on this date.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it
Just let it roll.
do it. It needs to be a social experiment. I like it.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
I like
I guess
it.
we could do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
We're telling you to.
But you'd have to have the lights on. I
We
guess.
voted.
Yeah, I'd have to let the lights, or you don't because you'll get
Oh,
get light through the
yeah.
window, so
Yeah.
you'll know when
Yeah.
it's
Daylight.
Day
Well,
and
you need
night.
to take this professionally hung shade off so more light can get in during the day.
Mhm.
oh that plenty of light goes through there. Yeah, that's
I think
Great plan.
great plan. We'll see what happens. What's more popular, empty can of beer, or us?
I think we know
That's-
the answer.
I think we do
already.
know the answer.
all of a sudden during the day.
Could you imagine?
I'll be
Pate-
getting all these dings on.
Yeah, subscribe alerts.
Pate's checking in on the.
Pate would. Pate would. I
Hey,
know
guys,
Pate would.
your can-
Just checking on my empty beer can.
I'm just yeah, and that I'll just stream on Twitch because that's something I could keep. Because I don't think any of the others will let you go.
Oh, was that
24
not
hours.
YouTube?
No, that was Twitch.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, that's a great plan. I like it.
Hey, why
Social-
not?
Social experiment
That's
for
right.
next week. I'll talk about it on my other radio show.
there you go. Well, you want to snack it up?
Let's do it.
Oh, hang on.
Oh my god!
It fell asleep.
Oh, how are we ever gonna make it?
I don't know. That can of beer won't have this problem.
That's true.
So I have quite a few snacks.
And beer.
Do you
Yeah.
want me to just?
Again, it
Get
would
'em
be a
out.
great job for an intern.
Yes, to inventory and categorize
Actually, we'll save
and
that.
organize the snacks and beer.
Yeah.
So we could have a spreadsheet. We could say,
Yeah.
give us a random, and then it would like,
Oh, yeah.
ding, and give us, go to this shelf space,
Yeah.
this slot, pull this beer.
I love it.
There you go. What we're gonna do too this week
Okay.
because.
Oh, he's
the heck?
feeling extra gracious.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your feelings on the Twix?
Love Twix.
Yeah.
Twix
like
is probably.
used to be my go-to, like right after.
Yeah?
Or when I first started driving, I'd go. You know.
I remember the
Yeah.
whole Twix out the window by a certain.
well, I wasn't thinking about that.
Oh yeah.
Twix and Dr Pepper was my go-to for at the
Or
convenience
Mr.
store.
Pibb.
Mr. Pibb, yeah. At the convenience.
Why would you
stores.
hang a Twix out the window?
I don't know.
No, you don't know what I'm talking about.
Mm-mm.
A certain guy we used to hang out with. He probably watches the show every once in a while.
Yeah.
We were stopped to get gas on our way to Six Flags, and you bought yourself a Twix and a Mr. Pibb,
Yeah.
and someone the guy I'm talking about just took your Mr. Pibb and threw it out the window.
Really?
Yeah, he goes, "Let me see that," and he threw it out the window.
I vaguely remember that
Yeah.
now. Was that
And then we got
that person wasn't related to you, was he?
no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my cousin was there too, though.
That's why I remember it, because I think he was laughing hysterically and I was sad.
No, he took he took something of this guy's and threw it out the window.
Yes,
too.
your cousin didn't like this gentleman very much.
Yeah.
And I think he does or did listen to this show.
And then all three of us ended up being stranded at
yes!
Six Flags by him.
Yes! I remember this now.
I had to have my
Yeah.
dad come and pick. Well, me and Mike, my cousin Mike, had to pick us up, and I think you got a ride home. You knew someone who worked at Six Flags,
Hmm.
so
Yeah.
there you
I
go,
do remember
Twix.
that.
This-
Twix.
Oh, what the heck is going
man,
on here?
good thing that beer was empty.
Oh.
That'd have been disastrous.
Yeah. Your laptop and your phone.
Man, that's a $2,000 screw up right there.
So I have Twix cookies and cream. I don't know if you gentlemen
You're
have ever.
fingering those things like
No.
I haven't touched them. Here,
How do we separate this?
I'm gonna use the paper to
Use
kind of
the paper.
break these in half.
hope your fingers are clean.
I didn't touch. No,
I hear the
whatever.
Mushong household. They're always sick.
They're earthy.
Whatever.
Looks
So,
good.
It's got a. Maybe I should save that for Molly. She did give me this. It's got a chocolate cookie,
That's pretty
and
good.
instead of
Mm-hmm.
caramel, it's got a cream. What are you
Oh
doing?
my God.
Oh, now it's broken.
Anything.
Now it's broken.
Keep going. I didn't even do anything. It just fell.
Wow.
I saw you.
That's good Twix.
Yeah, I really like that.
That's really good.
I agree.
I'd say it's perhaps better than the original.
No.
If you like cookies and cream.
I do.
All right, now
Uh-oh.
what else? Yeah, he put
So-
this under the table.
The original is the best. Original Twix. Come on.
What is
Is
this?
there anything that is better? Like, that's a good question. Like, something that's come out, like 20,
Like a
30
sequel better than
years
the
ago
original?
or whatever. Yeah, something that's been produced that is different than the original. That is better than the original. Anything you can think of?
Cocoa
iPhone.
Krispies is better than regular Rice Krispies.
iPhones.
Well, that's like getting better, like intentionally. Like
Yeah.
I'm saying, like a special release, like different flavor of something, like a food or drink. Like,
Um,
One
don't
could
know.
argue cherry Coke is better than regular Coke.
yeah,
could
that's
argue
what
that.
I was thinking about.
those Madagascar variants are better than regular Madagascar. We had
Yeah,
the
beers.
coconut one. Annette and I went up and had some drinks at Four Hands before dinner this weekend, and we had the coconut one.
Mhm.
It was really good.
Yeah. So what are these, Greg?
Gushers.
These
You can tell he's a child of the 90s.
these are galactic fruit gushers. There's a mystery flavor in here. It is
not
the
gonna be-
the purple one is an unidentified flavored object.
Okay.
The
Ouch.
green is asteroid apple, and the blue
apple.
is berry star cluster.
I was afraid this was gonna be like those Jelly Bellies.
I love gushers.
Why? One of mine leaked or something.
Yeah, that happens.
That's gross.
That's a gusher thing. It gushes.
Early gushing.
I have a lot of purple ones.
You have a lot of purple.
Yeah.
So
I had one
that-
green.
I think that's the main thing. There's nothing really galactic about these except I guess their colors are darker and spacier. I don't know. Green, purple, and blue. So the
I don't
purple
like purple.
is it churro? Oh, it tastes like tacos. No.
I had 3 greens and the rest were purple.
I had
No blue for me.
I got a bunch of blue. You want a purple? I don't like the purple. Holy cow!
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of purple. I couldn't tell you what it is though.
I couldn't either.
The green's terrible.
Tastes like fruit punch or
Green's
something.
okay.
I don't like that fake
Apple.
green apple flavor.
Yeah.
Purple. That is a mystery. I don't know what that is.
It's not good.
No.
I don't think it's bad, but
Kind of tart. I don't know what that is.
the green, yeah,
It's great audio.
the green kind of tastes basically like Jolly Rancher apple, which is not my favorite.
Yeah. I don't know what this purple is. It's not very good, but I keep eating them.
I think the purple's the best out of the three.
What the hell? No.
It's a mix of something. Like mixed berry or mixed. I don't know.
Let's go to the internet.
to the internet.
What's the mystery?
Kind of a raspberry-ish flavor.
I didn't get raspberry.
No? Silence.
Let's see. What do we got here? Are anyone? The flavor is okay. We're looking. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
We'll cut this part out
Yeah,
in editing.
I wish they'd just tell me what their flavor is. Give me the answer.
A lot of ads there. Now they're stuck in your teeth.
Mm-hmm. Multiple choice of 4 flavors. Well, I didn't know that.
Oh, there's satellite strawberry kiwi. I didn't
Satellite strawberry kiwi, meteorite mandarin melon, Big Bang blue raspberry, or Lightyear lemon lime. Well, they just gave it away by giving you a multiple choice.
Oh, Greg's upset.
get that. Kiwi? Is that what it was supposed
It's
to be?
got to be strawberry kiwi.
I don't think.
Okay. It wasn't very good.
I apologize.
But it was fun. I
We
would
al-
definitely
always
we
enjoy
had
Greg's,
fun.
Greg's
I would
food mysteries.
definitely recommend the Twix.
There you go.
Yeah, the Twix is very good.
100%.
Twix are
Those
good.
were
Way better than
hey.
the Gushers.
I like strawberry gushers. Strawberry.
Strawberry.
I always say it wrong when I'm around you. Strawberry. So,
That is weird.
what?
What was the word that he said at the beginning of?
pretzels?
No.
Peanut?
Yes, peanut, because Mr. Peanut died.
I said peanut.
No, you said peanut.
You just said the same thing.
No, it's an N-I-T, not N-U-T.
You had the
I don't
emphasis on the
care.
wrong syllable.
I don't care. You're not perfect.
I beg to differ.
What else do you have?
Oh,
You have a
gosh.
big
don't
theory
have-
about infomercials.
No, I was wondering whenever, I don't know, this Donna Summers thing that's coming to the Fox, I think it is. Have you guys seen that? I see commercials for it like every morning.
Yeah,
Musical?
It's like
for the
the
Fox.
hot stuff, baby, you know.
It's a musical.
It's a musical.
Okay.
Well, it made me I don't know, one day I was watching that and it made me think of those classic, like, it was
Ron
the
Popeil type infomercial.
it was an infomercial type thing, but it would like it was those CDs you could buy or records
Time Life
Oh,
books.
yeah.
where it would have like
It's freedom rock, man.
yeah, where it would have like this I don't know 3-pack or 6-pack of
You
records.
get all the hits.
yeah, and it would,
Oh, I was born a rambling man.
the screen would be
Yeah.
rolling and like every
You
fifth
also
song.
get hot-blooded jacket. Got a fever of 103.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
just want you to do this the rest of the show. And
Hey,
don't
you know
forget,
he can do this forever. And everybody's favorite.
How much is that dog in the window?
this is a terrible combination.
I was doing good at first. But then
I just wondered if those things existed.
The music
Anymore.
ones I haven't seen in a long
Yeah.
time.
Foxy. Foxy.
And everybody's dance favorite.
Looking for some hot stuff. You're just
That's what made me think of it. I swear that was a song on one of those
Oh,
infomercials.
I'm sure it was.
it's fun to
Oh,
stay
man,
at
that's
the YMCA.
Oh man, those were so cheesy, and then it would like for only.
But
nine-
act
you know,
now, you
act-
get country
yeah.
and western's greatest hits too.
For four
easy payments.
four easy payments of $25.99.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You get these. Call now and we'll knock off a payment.
yeah,
Only 3.
yeah.
Yeah.
Those were funny.
I guarantee they still have those. Well,
You think?
not the CD. No one's selling CDs anymore. They're not making any money off that.
What would they have?
Hey, we
though?
got this collection of CDs. No, I'm talking about like the Ron Popeil
Oh, yeah.
Set It
Oh,
and
yeah.
Forget It, the juicers, the
Makeup.
knives, yeah, all that type stuff. They still do that. There's always some
Did you guys ever subscribe to BMG?
I
or
did, yeah.
you?
Oh, the get
Yeah, it was like you get 9 CDs for a penny.
Right,
And,
and
then,
then-
that 10th one was like $20. And then
no. I thought you had to buy 3 in the next year, and they're
Yeah.
each like $50 each. Or,
probably. But those record or CD commercials would be like in between, like during the commercial break, and they would last the entire commercial
yeah,
break.
the full
Mhm.
It was
220.
like yeah.
Yeah.
well, especially if you're watching it late at night.
Oh man, and they were so terrible.
Yeah. Well, I remember seeing those a lot. Those. Billy's
Millie's
calling me.
you.
Show's over. Millie wants us.
At late at night, you'd watch some crappy movie on USA. Remember the USA
Mhm.
Network? They'd always have them cheesy.
It's still around.
Yeah. Well, okay, yes, but they used to be their late night movie, and it'd always be a terrible movie, a TNA movie where they cut out the TNA and cut out any cursing or anything. Do you say cursing or cussing? I say
Either.
both. I go either way.
Yeah, we know.
So, during that is when I remember them always would go to commercial break.
Or Saturday afternoon.
Or really late, they'd have the adult ones. Hi, call me
Oh,
for
yeah.
some sexy chat.
Yeah.
One-on-one,
Yeah, those definitely seemed like they shouldn't be on the air.
No, but cable TV back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Wild, Wild West. Psh, 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 but you couldn't say the
Yeah.
SH word.
Yeah, I'm watching a movie that has all sex scenes eliminated, but then there's a pay per view or pay by the minute.
Have you noticed on YouTube TV? I'm not sure what channel it is, but some of the like racier movie, like R-rated movies, aren't edited. Like they cuss, they have some boobs.
If you watch IFC,
Maybe
it's never
that's what
cut.
it is. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's one good thing when you're watching on that they actually say we never cut anything out.
Mhm.
Huh.
I mean, they still have the commercial or whatever.
Right.
I don't know why Millie
Millie
keeps
is wanting
Yeah,
you
she's
back.
done.
calling
She's
for
like,
me.
Show is over.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Start the beer can stream. Get it.
the
your
beer
butt
can
upstairs.
stream. So, what did
Now
she
she's
say?
calling me.
Oh, she's calling you
Or
now.
one of us.
So I was watching the movie Mallrats, and it made me think, and it's funny. It actually, so both of you seen that
It's a
movie?
great movie, yeah.
Yeah.
So Kevin Smith made his latest movie, Jay and Silent Bob's reboot, that came out late last year, and there's a nod into it that one of the guys owns a comic book shop in the mall, but there's like nothing else in the
yeah?
mall. It's
Huh.
dead. It's so funny how the mall was like such a
Yeah.
huge thing.
90s, I guess. Early
Oh
90s.
yeah, Mallrats came out in 95, and I mean that was the year we graduated, and probably the last, I'd say 16, 17. That would be a thing to do on a Saturday night, is go to the mall,
When you were that
Oh
age.
yeah.
Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because
Hell,
there were girls there.
I remember
There
going
was-
in grade school and walking around with
Yeah.
my friends.
Yeah,
Yeah, you would ask to get dropped off at the
Yeah,
mall.
right.
That was the thing. I remember
Crestwood Mall.
Greg's mom dropping us off, and then my mom would come pick us up, or vice versa.
yeah. It was It's such a different. That doesn't happen
No.
anymore.
Mm-mm.
Well, there's no like arcade. There's nothing like that, or
That's not
Yeah.
to say though that like South County Mall is very is doing pretty well. I would say. I mean, it's full, isn't it? Last time I was there, it was anyway.
the
Probably
whole
90% full or 80% full.
No,
No, really?
You don't
No.
think?
no.
Huh? I haven't been there in a little while, but it seemed like it was doing well.
There's
I know Sears is shut down, which would take a big
True.
percentage
Some of the
that.
anchor stores are.
Sears
Missing.
is, but they're turning that into a round one, which is a big arcade.
Oh, that's good.
So
If it
we'll
lasts.
yeah
A
we'll
big
see.
like that's a huge arcade.
Yeah, round
is-
one is a
Yeah, that's like 3 floors, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
it's
think
huge.
there's one in Kansas City. They're huge. They're like I kind of want to say Dave and Buster's, but it's huge. It's
bigger than that.
yeah. And so it's a lot of your ticket type games, a lot of your claw type
Oh,
games.
Jeez.
But I think there's also your video games as well.
Uh-huh.
We'll see if hoodlums come in and turn them all into
Mhm.
that's what happens.
Hmm.
But I remember where we all lived there was our South County and there was Crestwood. We actually talked about that before the show, or it's a
Second reference.
Crestwood
to
is
Mall.
a
Dirt
is
pile.
a dirt pile
Yeah.
now. But that was in our day. It was the best mall that had everything. It had a movie theater. It had an arcade. And it had a food court. The one closest to us didn't even have a food court yet. They had like
Yeah.
one or two restaurants, but they didn't even have a food court.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. What were some of your favorite places to go in the mall when you were back in the day?
Spencer's.
Spencer's?
Yeah.
It's funny. That's
Spencer.
still around.
Yeah.
You know?
That Crestwood Mall had that sports, was it not Omni, but it had a sports store in there, sporting goods store in the basement that was like huge back in the day, and it had like a
Over-
track that went around.
You
it.
had to go down the escalator
Yeah.
over on the
Mhm.
I don't remember going in there,
I don't
but I
remember what
remember
it was called.
the entrance to it.
That I like to go there. That was a
Man, I
pretty cool
don't-
place.
Was that by the food courts and all that?
No, it was
No.
over by if you were kind of walking around where Pasta House used to be, you'd hang that left, and then before you got
Oh,
into like the new
yeah.
area with the parking garage,
Man. Yeah, it was. It had like its own area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of it
Damn.
though.
Yeah. I forgot all about that.
yeah, and somebody standing at the top of the escalators was always dressed in like a referee.
Yeah.
shirt.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it wasn't like a. Yeah.
It wasn't a popular like Foot Locker or whatever. It was something else.
Huh. Yeah, man.
That's where I used to always go though.
Man,
Was
I
like those
couldn't-
sporting goods stores.
I really couldn't tell you the name of one store in the mall from when we were younger. I mean, besides like Spencer's or Radio Shack.
KB Toys when I
KB
was really,
Toys, no, that's
really
true.
young.
I'm trying to think of those other sporting goods stores that I would go to, like for shoes and
Champs.
stuff. Like Champs
Champs,
Sports,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know if that's still around.
I don't
or
think
not.
so.
Finish Line. That's a shoe.
I think
Yeah.
that's still around though.
Foot Locker's still around, I
Foot
think.
Locker.
Yeah. Payless are all gone. Did you know? You knew that,
Yeah,
didn't you? Yeah.
There was always those poster stores
Yeah. Those I'd always go into and
Yeah.
look through, and they always
that
had
look
like
for the dirty ones.
Yeah, like
Well, in the back of Spencer's, that'd be
Oh,
like
oh
yeah.
yeah,
the
that's
bikini
right.
girls. Yeah.
I had a few of those in my
Yeah.
room as a kid.
Or the glow in the dark ones that the ones that were kind of. They had that velvety.
Velvet, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a
You put a black
Black
light on
light.
them, and they. Yeah.
yeah. Our kids are missing out, man.
Yeah. I don't know what.
Yeah, she
Did Molly leave?
she did.
I don't know what's going on.
Huh. She's ready for you to wrap it up.
Well, I mean, I guess we can. Yeah, you have anything else to talk about? You were talking about you you built up.
She's done.
This is
she's done
this is
watching.
nuts. I don't know what happened.
No, I didn't really have anything to go into. That was just filler.
Well,
It's been a fun show.
I hope you guys enjoyed your
Jeez.
Don't
trip
touch the
down
microphone.
memory
You know,
lane
The
of
beer
the
can
mall
won't
and
do that.
The mall and and the
Yeah.
infomercials.
in the infomercials. I think we'll start. So, if you want to check.
Trying.
If you want to check out the stream of the can of the week, which is Locker Room Supply from Center Ice Brewery, tune in to Stuck in Beta on Twitch. Stuck in Beta podcast
Slow down.
on Twitch.
You're talking way too fast.
I'm sorry about that. So, that's our show. We'll see you next time if this
What?
guy's paying attention.
Oh, no,
see you
I'm not.
next
Sorry.
time. Bye.